What is up, everybody? We are back with some Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. We got some news and updates for you. So if you guys are new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, follow along with what we do here, hit that like button, comment down below, and let's get started. Now, I did not do the last little, preview update. So do note that we did update to 2.1.0. And really that's going to take us to all the other stuff at this point. So starting on July 2nd, so a week from yesterday, we're going to be getting battle ranking number 11, Lightning Maelstrom. And I'm assuming this is going to be, so yeah, we got Ramu, and who's going to be Water Weak, and then the Gallon Baylor, which is Fire Weak. So that'll be our battle ranking fight that's going to be coming up again in about a week. We do have some additions. These were added in yesterday to the draws. The Pirate's Glaive for Glenn has been added in, the Mithril Slasher for Angeal, and then our Limit Break medal draws have been given an addition as well. We have all the Bahamut weapons, the Blue Daffodil gloves, which is awesome for those of you who missed out on that. Good luck to those of you getting that, because that was one of the first, I think it was the first exploit weakness weapon we got. The Crimson Staff for Aerith, and then the Rocket Lance for Sid. If I remember correctly, so I don't know if I ever got the Crimson Staff. I know I got the Rocket Lance for Sid, but it's only like OB1 or something like that. Or maybe it's just base 5-star, I can't remember. Here it is. Yeah, it's just base 5-star. So this is the one that gave Enfeeble, which is an awesome stat, and then also decreased ice resistance. This would be an awesome one to be able to get up to OB6 because of going high to high on the ice resist decrease, and that Enfeeble lasting for 50 seconds. But anyway, did I get the Crimson Staff for Aerith? That I don't remember. Let's look real quick. I couldn't even tell you what the thing looks like, to be fair. There it is. Yeah, I do have it. This is OB1 right now. This is one that increases M attack and decreases M def and does the boost M attack to all allies. It's a solid weapon, has that all cure. So great additions to that. I am glad that that is one of the additions that they did to our draws, was giving us the ability, even through RNG, to access some of those limited weapons. We have a summer campaign on it now. We're getting 35 days of free draws. This is running the 25th through July 30th. They're basically the entire month of July and the end here of June. Getting that free daily draw. All characters are going to be getting 2,000 experience if you don't have your characters maxed yet. And if your player level is below 20, you're getting 3,000 more on top of that. So quick level ups for those of you who don't have characters maxed. Great time to do that. We do have a login bonus. You're going to get up to 3,000 blue crystals, 15 ingots, as well as some of the high wind tiers, or they're called. We do have this enhancement boostment campaign for premium weapon and synthesis quests. We have panel missions that are going on. You're going to get a limited time wallpaper that looks really cool. Let's go check that out actually really quickly. So if you get all of them, you get this awesome wallpaper. Unfortunately, it is a static wallpaper. But you got Tifa on the back of the dolphin in her beach outfit being chased by Bahamut and Leviathan. Basic stuff, by the way. Consume 777 stamina in co-op battles. I think it's do the daily for the summer event. Log in 3 days, upgrade materia. Really easy basic stuff here. There is only one page though. We might get more pages as it goes on. Alright, continuing on, we have this stream phase update. You can see it in the new event. Basically, you have your regular sigils to lower the sigil phase, but then you also have an extra set of sigils. In this case, I think it's X down here, we can kind of see them, where if you're attacking with that sigil, you're going to increase the damage done during the sigil phase. During the interrupt phase of the sigil phase. So you got to kind of balance that, especially for those of us, like if you were able to take out a sigil really quickly, so like, you know, the gauge was still up here and you were able to finish it off. This is a great way because now you can just sit here and boost these over and up and up and up and do a bunch more damage, then knock it into its interrupt phase, and then do that. So it's a neat little thing. I'm interested to see how the AI is going to play into it. You know, will the AI focus more on the main sigil or the bonus sigil? So that's something to kind of think about. We have a new escalation battle for Leviathan and Bahamut. So we should be getting them as a summon. Yes, we'll see that here in a little bit. But we're going to see that as our escalation battle. Now, there is something to note here. It says, for this event, the event stages have a battle effect that grant the allies physical attack plus 70%. So physical teams are going to be much better than magical teams because of this. Now, by taking advantage of the battle effect, the challenge will be easier to complete than previous escalation challenges. I think they're seeing that a lot of people really weren't getting to that level 20 clear. Some people were only getting to 15, some were only getting to 10. So, you know, maybe this is to kind of respond to that. 70% seems like a lot, so we'll see how easy it is. But I guess you could still challenge yourself by taking a magic team in instead of a physical team, if you really want to get the full challenge of that. But anyway, so there's that. Our next update for the exchange is not until the end of July. So like for me, I've got, let's go into it real quick. I have not attempted this yet, but like none of this stuff I really want / need at this point. So I'm waiting for these to restock, so I'll be holding on to all of the, whatever those things are called, the medals, until the next update. But do know that we'll get an update at the end of July when it comes to that. We do have the summer event, the Pirate King's Challenge, Quest for the Lost Treasure. I'm actually at this point in my playthrough of Rebirth as we speak. So for this, again, we're getting this battle effect of plus 70% throughout the entire thing, which is a little weird when you see the weapons that are giving us our boosts, but I digress. You know, the plot, Cloud and his friends have found the map of the legendary Pirate King, who was a captain, a crew of monsters, sail out and search for his treasure. The free weapon we're going to get out of this is for Vincent, the Electro Pea Shooter, the little water gun here. Does magic, lightning damage. Again, we're getting a boost to physical attack. So it's kind of weird that that's there. On top of that, when you look at the weapons that are providing your boosts, just come in here real quick. And you've got, you know, these are all old weapons from the old summer events, but magic. That is physical fire, but we're looking at physical lightning. Does physical damage and lowers fire resist, but again, we're looking at wanting to do lightning. Does magic lightning. Now it does boost HP and lightning potency, but that's neither here nor there. You've got the mermaid rod. Now this is about the only one that is helpful, just because it's the new weapon that dropped with the event. We'll look more at it in a little bit, but this is going to increase P attack and lightning damage. And again, you look at the outfits though, Flame Blade Arcanum. This has a new boost lightning potency for all allies. Flame Blade Arcanum. And the Sun's Favor and the buff debuff stat extension. So things that really aren't super helpful for the event. But it is what it is. So anyway, back into that. But like I said, yeah, you do get the pea shooter. You're getting map fragments and old gold coins to exchange. You do have Vincent weapon parts as part of the exchange as well. We have a new featured banner for Aerith, as well as a new ultimate weapon for Red 13. So as we saw, this is the Mermaid Rod. It boosts physical attack and lightning damage to all allies, and has a very, very small heal of 7%. And then the Pink Mermaid Beachwear, we've got some new abilities here. Boost lightning potency to all allies, and then the Pink Flower Pin boosting magic defense and healing potency. We do have a return of the Yuffie Summer Moogle outfit, if you did not get this earlier. They're boosting the HP defense from 10 points to 15 points, and then has that Flame Blade Arcanum. And then we have Red 13's Limited Moon, which, looking at this, grants all allies exploit weakness and restores 110 of the caster's healing potency. 2 uses. We do get the wallpaper. Let's go ahead and just very briefly look at this. I will do a more in-depth look at it later. You can choose, let's look at the stamp card first. Looks like our standard stamp card, 2 weapons on the first page with a 5-star, and then you're going to have a choice of outfit, whether you do Aerith's or Yuffie's. Second page, 3 copies, and then another outfit choice with a guaranteed 5-star, and then we go into EX page with just the 2 guaranteed 5-stars. Okay. I'm not going to be focusing on the Yuffie side of this. I'm just going to look at Aerith here really quickly. So, just, again, quick first look at the outfit. What do I think about it? I mean, it's her Rebirth swimsuit, so I'm hoping we get Tifa's, because, God, that's going to make a lot of people go broke. I mean, it looks good. Got the little coral look of the staff here. Her little pink beach outfit, again, taken directly from Rebirth. The pink flowers. Looks awesome. Looks just as good as it did in the game. So, the boost lightning potency is going to give us 15% to all allies. Not too bad. The pink flower pin is doing healing potency plus 10%, magic defense plus 20. Okay. I'll get into my thoughts on that in my to pull or not to pull banner. Alright, what do we got here? We have heal, buff, debuff, magic attack, heal boost, circle sigil. Boost P attack, low to low. It's very, very small heal, 6%. There is an HP threshold for the lightning damage increase, and it's low to low. OB6, we are mid to mid, mid to high, and then mid to high, mid to high. Heal 62, buff, debuff 39. Okay. I said I'll do a more of a breakdown on that in my to pull or not to pull. Let's go ahead and look at Red 13's weapon, though. Here we go. The Limited Moon. Alright, so 110% heal to all allies. Applies exploit weakness at 40% to all allies for 60 seconds. Okay. And actually, it'll last the entire charge, so if you could cast it. When it runs out, you could cast again, because it should fall off at that same time. That's not a bad timing. I like that. 2 uses, though. Okay. Boost heal 20%, which is fine with Red 13 being a healer. Interruption Arcanum. Enemy interrupted, all allies' ability damage is going to increase by 40% during that interruption phase. Stack that with the new Sigil interruption boost damage. This could potentially help deal a bunch of extra damage during that phase. Potentially. Okay. I don't hate it. But I'll look a little bit more in depth into it when I do that to pull or not to pull, though. Alright, we have also a reawakened Final Fantasy VII Rebirth crossover draw going on. We've got the Guide Gloves, inflicting up to 1300% damage. I don't think they've increased anything on these. Increase allies P attack, restores up to 59% of the caster's healing potency for the Gambantine. Increases allies ATB gauge except the casters by +1 when the HP is under a certain percentage. The Fafnir rifle, the Bird of Prey. If I were to pull on this, I'd be pulling for this and getting out. This is the one weapon I did not get for Yuffie that wouldn't be bad as a water weapon dealing exploit weakness. And then we have a return of the gear, the guide uniform, the Hellhound, the Loveless Songstress, the Dragon King Varvatos, and Wutai's Idol, as well as Barrett's Missing Score. Alright. Is it just red crystals only? That's Final Fantasy VI. Crossover, here it is. Okay. No, it's red or blue. You can pull as many times as you want. Stamp card. Just the 2 weapons, 3 weapons. That kind of sucks. There's a 3rd page of 3 weapons, a 4th page of 3 weapons, a 5th page of 3 weapons, and then you go into your EX. I mean, makes sense. 5 characters, 5 outfit vouchers. Not sure how I feel about that. We do have a new double summon coming our way on July 2nd, so I think it's the same time as the battle. The double summon Leviathan and Bahamut will arrive. So I'm assuming this is going to be like the Ifrit Bahamut one. Where's it at? Here it is. Where it's going to raise, so this one raised the fire damage of all allies. That one's probably going to raise the lightning or water damage of all allies. Again, don't hate it. Could be interesting. And then we have something that just came out today, actually, regarding bonuses for the Pirate King's Challenge treasure event. The current reward bonus values assigned that began have been found to be incorrect. The intended reward bonus was 5 to 20%. Current reward bonus was 10 to 100. So they were getting us a lot more. For weapons and gear with reward bonus values that are higher than intended, no changes will be made for this event due to the fact that there are already players who are using them. Fair enough. As for the weapon Marine Shooter, which has a lowered reward bonus... Oh wait, where's that? Marine Shooter. Oh, supposed to be 5 to 20 going to 0. Nice. We have increased this reward to 10 to 100%. That's the same effect as the other weapons. We've also given 10 stamina tonics to all players. Cool. That is one thing I will give this. I'll give Applebot. Is that when a mistake is made, they do try to rectify it, and then they also do try to compensate. So I do give them kudos for that. So we should have gotten 10 apology. Yep, there it is. Apology gift from the management team. Grab these 100 blue crystals from watching ads. All right. Well, that's our updates then, guys. So enjoy the Pirate King's Challenge event. Good luck with the double summon coming up and the battle ranking as well. Don't forget about those new weapons in the new draws here. So again, you can see there's the Bahamut Greatsword, the Daffodil Gloves, the Crimson Staff, the Bahamut Cutter, Rocket Lance, and I think it's all the new ones. But do note that the odds have decreased for each weapon. I mean, you still have 100% odds of getting one, but the odds of getting that specific weapon have decreased as more get added to this. That is one thing to remember. As more weapons get added into the pool, odds go down. So we're going to call that one here. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know down in the comments your thoughts on this little update. Again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.